Alright guys, what is going on? We're here with the SmackDown Live Review for November 22nd. And Ellsworth has a contract, basically. I mean, they are milking this thing for every fucking... Oh my god. You know, I've been saying this for a couple of weeks now. The first time should have been enough. He beat AJ Styles again. Your WWE champion is getting beat by a jobber. In a ladder match of all things? In a ladder match? Against AJ fucking Styles? I can't get behind this anymore. This was my least favorite part about SmackDown. You know, the Ambrose things were pretty funny. Shane McMahon kept telling him to leave. He came back as a Mountie at one point. He came back with some pizza. That whole thing was fucking hilarious. Oh man, he gets involved in the main event, of course. And, you know, I don't know, what is Ellsworth gonna do after his title match against AJ Styles? I mean, what else is there left for him to do? Because this whole match, AJ beat the shit out of him until, you know who shows up, Dean Ambrose. We all know really he was probably going to show up, so it wasn't that big of a surprise. But he takes AJ Styles out of the ring, and AJ Styles takes him out. AJ's up to the top of the ladder, and Ellsworth pushes him over with it, and AJ took a hard fall. It looked nasty, and Ellsworth is able to climb up and take the contract. And I want to say that I thought something like this was going to happen before the show started, because on Bleacher Report and other numerous places, they had said that Ellsworth, during the interview, said that he's already been offered a contract, or he's already signed a full WWE contract. And I think the reason why WWE did this was to try to kind of say, yeah, we did, or whatever, I guess. So this whole thing was, I thought something like this was going to happen. But why against AJ fucking Styles? So I guess we can get back into the show that I cared about, you know, after the dumb shit. Is the show, the first match began with Miz defending his Intercontinental Championship against Kalisto. And it was a good match. You know, I really like the Miz. So any match Miz is in, I'm all in, because Miz has always been one of my favorites. I'm not one of those people who've decided to like him after he cut that nice promo. I've liked him since Miz and Morrison, maybe even before that, and he's just always been one of my favorites. So anytime he's in a match, I'm always kind of invested. And again, Baron Corbin gets into the match and costs Kalisto the championship twice in 2 matches. So Miz wins. Miz does end up winning, and it wasn't too big of a surprise. And then later on in the show, Baron Corbin, Daniel Bryan's pissed. He puts Baron Corbin in a match against Kane. The match is going, and he gets thrown out when Kalisto just gets pissed. Runs up, he has a flying drop kick off the top rope, and Baron Corbin walks away. Comes back, Kalisto gets a chair, throws it in Corbin's face with an Eddie Guerrero type move, and kicks it right back in his face. Which is not too surprising. So what we know from this is that there's going to be a match at TLC. Not too surprising there. I think it's going to be good. I'm interested to see where this goes, because remember, this has been going on since the brand split. They had to kind of delay it because both people were injured. So I'm interested to see this finally end, so we can get on with the stuff here on SmackDown Live. I think it's going to be a good match, so nothing too much to worry about with that. We go into tag team turmoil, and it was pretty good. To start off, Hype Bros eliminate the Ascension. Here comes Breezango, and Breezango actually eliminated Hype Bros. I was surprised with that one. I love the Breezango. Fuck, they're amazing. I like both of them as singles competitors, so like I said, I really like them as a tag team. It's pretty funny, and they're really good wrestlers, so, you know, whatever. Then after Breezango, here comes American Alpha. Quickly takes out Breezango. Here comes the Vaudevillains. You're out 2 in under a minute, I feel like. Here comes the Usos, and American Alpha and Usos have a pretty good matchup, I would say. It looked like for a second Usos were going to get the number contendership spot, because when they were going to go for that drop kick to the knee, fucking Gable out of nowhere comes up and hits him with a German suplex, and they turn it into their finishing move, which is amazing. And the American Alpha is going to face Beauty and the Man Beast at TLC. So we learned a lot about TLC in this show, which it comes on in a couple, like maybe 2 weeks now. So that's good stuff. You know, I like when they continue on storylines and we know matches for the pay-per-view. I mean, that was basically into the women wrestlers. We had Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss, I believe. I'm lost on that one. I totally just forgot what happened. But Becky Lynch does win by submissions, and Alexa Bliss takes her out after the match. And we learn that at TLC, Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss. And after that or whatever, we had Carmella in the back talking crap about how Nikki Bella got her ass beat. And Nikki Bella comes up, thinks it was her. Carmella thinks it was Charlotte, and Dana freaking Brooke, the troll. I personally think that it was Natalya, because she wanted her spot already. It made sense for her to just swoop right on in and take the spot, and take out the captain. That just kind of made sense to me at the pay-per-view. Who knows what it is? I guess we'll find out. But then I get at TLC, Carmella and Nikki Bella will finally settle the score, I guess you could say. So that's going to be good. I can't wait for that. So basically this episode we learned that the TLC show is pretty much all set. Beauty and the Man Beast versus American Alpha for those tag team championships. Becky Lynch versus Alexa Bliss for the women's championship. Carmella and Nikki Bella for the in a women's match. Then we'll have Miz versus Dolph Ziggler. Because I forgot to say, after Miz's match, Dolph Ziggler super kicked him on the way back to the back. So that's going to be a match as well. Baron Corbin and Kalisto, I don't know if they've been announced yet, but I'm pretty sure that'll be a match. And then in the main event of TLC, Dean Ambrose versus AJ Styles. I do feel like that's going to be a good pay-per-view. Don't know if it'll top Survivor Series. To me, Survivor Series was pretty good. SmackDown really only winning one match. I mean, Miz did beat Sami Zayn, but it was kind of a screw job, I guess you could say. So, I think TLC is going to be good. This episode of SmackDown, I would say it was pretty interesting. I'm tired of the whole Ellsworth thing. I don't know who else is. Some people have to be tired of this man. I mean, come on now. But no matter what, I like the 2-hour format of SmackDown. 2 hours just makes the show go by quicker. You're interested in everything. And every match is not a match that we see all the time, except for Ellsworth and AJ. I hope Dean Ambrose and AJ are done after TLC and we can move on. But the one thing that interested me the most tonight was after American Alpha 1, Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family pops up on the Megatron and says, go ahead, why are you celebrating? You haven't faced all the teams in the tag team turmoil. And next week, Bray Wyatt says, American Alpha versus the Wyatt family. I am so looking forward to that. Oh my gosh. But, after that, when they turned around, all 4 men are speechless. You've got 4 people commentating, and all 4 of them were speechless. And then during another match, I think Morindale was talking too much. JBL just pretty much told him to shut up because, I don't know why there's 4 people at this. This commentary team is better than Raw. Put him on Raw where I think Raw needs help with it. Morindale, David Tung, and JBL are fine to me. So, of course, sometimes JBL sounds like a tard. I mean, sometimes I just don't know what he's saying. But, I mean, come on, put Tom Phillips on Raw for me, because this whole thing to me, there's just too many people. Some people you don't even get to hear during the match. I mean, it's insane to me. I don't know. I don't like it. But, Tom Phillips and Morindale are both capable of being the play-by-play of each show. But, whatever. I thought SmackDown was pretty good. I'm interested in next week. The Wyatt family versus American Alpha is going to be fucking awesome. But other than that, that's it for this review of SmackDown for November 22nd. Like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you thought of the show down in the comments below. I am out. Thank you so much for watching.